Hi, my name's Hannah Ford. I'm a fibre artist and I'm putting together some work for an exhibition I'm doing called Invisible Numbers. It takes place in June this year. I'm really into a sort of mixed media of different styles of sewing, like cross stitch and applique and embroidery. I am exploring the idea of circus banners and political banners from sort of 19th century. This is an amazing book that I found that's been a great inspiration to my work called Sideshow Banners of Great American Midway. So I've been using these painted sort of images as inspiration to my sewing. The sideshow banners are very much about what are called the freaks and geeks of society in the 40s and 50s. This is another book I found called Freak Show, and this was actually one of the first books that looked at all the circus banners. And so I love the kind of style inspiration, the lettering, the banners. And what I love on all these banners, they have the same element, this thing here, alive. So actually when you went to see the sideshow, you'd pull back the curtain and you would see these freaks, the two-faced man. And it's like, well, actually, who are the freaks and geeks of today's society? It is these politicians. So the ones I've been doing, they're about 2 meters by meters square, so they're quite big. They're quite visceral experience. You can kind of get close up to them. The first one I've been doing, this is called, based on the banner that you saw for the sideshows, is called the Two-Faced Man. And you can see everything's been sewn by hand, whereas the ones for the American sideshows were painted. So it's been quite hard to replicate those elements, but you can see all the layers, the applique on, the lettering, which would have been all been painted, a little bit embroidery and applique, which has been great fun, just trying to really enjoy those colours that have come out. And there will be a face in here, the big reveal that's been cross-stitched. So there's a kind of pun on the sideshow banners, the two-faced man, which was a physical deformity, but actually we're talking about politicians. You can see at the bottom, executed was taken out of a quote, which I daren't say, which is the Brexecuted, which is why you've got the spelling, the EU in the middle. Yeah, so this is one that I'm currently working on. You can see there's different techniques, the cross stitch, chain stitch here, and Itmar is It's That Man Again. It's based on this Daily Express heading from the 30s, and that was when they acknowledged the rise of Hitler before he became Chancellor, and then, as we know, what happened with him, and that parallel with Nigel Farage, of course, horrible man. So that's him, and I just thought it was a great parallel, really. It's That Man Again became Itmar, and Itmar became a BBC comedy radio show, which tried to boost morale, actually, during the Second World War, but how things have turned around today. So he's in the sideshow, Mr. Farage. Yeah, so, and also for this one in particular, I've used different styles of fabric, the sort of chinoiserie and the toile de jour, and the Punjab patterns at the top, African print here, because actually we know this country is a rich tapestry of life and cultures which is should be celebrated, and we have these individuals that are trying to make it very divisive, which is very negative. So yeah, he's definitely in the back of the sideshow, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm funny, but I enjoy doing what I'm doing and having a right old laugh. So yeah, the banner stuff has been brilliant. It's humorous, it's quite divisive, the subject has been quite divisive, but this is supposed to be having a laugh, flick the fingers up to the establishment, and just take it from there, enjoy it for what it is.